Good Monday evening, everyone, and welcome to Monday Night Safety Stop here on the Pennyroyal Divers Group and on our YouTube page. JoJo, are you there?
Oh yeah, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I got you there. Yeah, it's kind of funny as I was watching the intro play there. I was seeing you sitting there bebopping to it.
Yeah, one day you're just gonna throw me up there, and I'm gonna be like, yeah.
Well, that thought had crossed my mind, just like throwing a real quick shot just of you sitting there. Oh, so another weekend has come to pass, and a little bit more work done. Woohoo! Saturday was beautiful, let me tell you. Sunday, it was kind of less than desirable. Oh, yeah. So, JoJo, we are 32 days away, just a little over a month until the official start of the 2022 season.
Oh yeah, let's get it here. I'm ready to get in the water.
Well, these temperatures, they keep throwing, 60s and 70-degree days at us, and then they take them away and give us 30 and 40-degree days.
I think they call that a false spring or something.
I'm not really sure, but they can keep the false part. Just give us the spring.
Yeah, I'm ready for it myself.
Yeah, like Saturday was beautiful. I mean, we were in the 70s. The water was in the low 50s on the surface, and then of course a little bit deeper down, about 45. So, it's starting to warm up a bit, but it's going to take a whole lot more 60 and 70-degree days.
Yeah, we need some longer and warmer days. Keep those night temperatures up too. That will help.
Exactly. Good evening, Mick. Looks like Mick is in the house. Good evening, everybody. Oh, so real quick, we are 32 days away from the official start of the 2022 season, and we are 43 days away from Bon Air. So, oh yeah.
Yep, starting to cross some T's and dot some I's with that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Figuring out COVID restrictions and all that fun stuff. So
Oh yeah. There. Yeah, I hate we still have to deal with that, but at least we're going to Bon Air. So
yeah, well, it's getting better. So who knows what time we get there? That time comes around, what we're actually going to have to do.
Exactly. So, one thing I want to throw up here real quick, and I'm going to have to find your microphone because my button's not working tonight for some reason, is the Pennyroyal's Best. So, for those who don't know, we were actually won Pennyroyal's Best for things to do family attractions in 2021 last year. And so they're doing it again this year. And of course, we're up there. You can vote for us. It is PennyRilesBest.com. And just real quick, you can enter Pennyroyal Scuba here. You can go down to the, well, it's not letting me. How do you scroll with this thing? Oh, I guess it would help if I. There we go. So I think you can go down here somewhere and it says vote. Yeah, let's see. Scroll back up here. I've got a little bitty, like a 1-inch by 2-inch window that I can scroll, and the little scroll sidebar is like teeny tiny. So, I don't even know if it'll let me put that in here. Will it let me? Well, anyway, you can hit the vote now button up there, and of course it'll take you. We're under the category things to do and family attractions. So if you get a chance, head on over to pennyrilesbest.com and vote for us. And likewise, go to our Penny Royal Scuba YouTube channel and subscribe on that one as well. We're going to try to build that one up a little bit. And of course, we live stream now to both the Facebook group and our YouTube channel. So for those divers who don't interact with Facebook, at least now they can catch Monday Night Safety Stop on YouTube. So I think it's a pretty good idea, don't you, JoJo?
Oh yeah. I'm signed up. 5 minutes after we get done, I'm getting a notification that the stream's already posted up there. So
Yeah.
it's working out good.
So yeah, so and you can. This is a great way. You can always go back and catch different episodes. I was looking up some more fun facts, and I've got a good one for you, JoJo. I'll throw up here in a minute. But anyway, you can always go back either on the Facebook group or you can go on our YouTube channel. And I've been working on trying to get it to stream to the website. Is that you?
They told me about that. Yeah, that's me. I'm trying to get this camera a bit better. Did I kill it?
No, you're there. All right. So let's. Nice little face there, JoJo. But anyway, so with the season fastly approaching, and of course the Bonaire trip coming up, there's only like a week and a half between opening and then Bonaire, so it's going to be a pretty good start of the season. If you are traveling anywhere, go ahead and throw it up on the comments. Let us know where you're traveling to. I know this year we're doing Bonaire. JoJo's leading a North Carolina's trip. Of course, then I'm leading Roatan in October. So a lot of dive travel going on. And after the last couple of years, we deserve it.
Yes, we do. I mean, Chris is even going back to the Georgia Aquarium, which is also fun.
Yes, that's in September. So, lots of trips and travel going on. So if you're going someplace, throw it up in the comments and let us know. Because I always love talking about different travel destinations, but of course, with the new season, there's new equipment that's coming out, on the market. And, the funniest one that I'm really interested in seeing is this. I wasn't at DEMA last year, 2021, but they unveiled that, what was like a BC-less tank or something. Do you remember seeing that?
Yeah, I've seen videos and stuff on it. Yeah, I don't know about it. I prefer to keep my air.
Yeah.
Not water, but
Yeah, I've just seen, a couple of things on it. Is it going to be one of those things like they started selling on, what was it, Amazon or something a few years ago that it looked like the little spare air bottles, and it had a pump so you could pump it up and you could breathe off of it, what was like 5 or 10 minutes, and then you come back up. Yeah, I mean, is it going to be something like that? Is it going to be something, that's going to help change the industry? I don't know.
It might just be one of those things where it's a luxury resort kind of thing. That's all you got to buy and not keep a bunch of different size BCDs around and just enjoy it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's I'm all about innovation, and anything that can can help promote the industry, make things easier on the divers, and you know, I'm all for it. But the safety aspect has to be in the back of the mind. So this whole concept, I don't know enough about it to say, is it a good idea? Is it not a good idea? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be, or if you're looking at using a device like that, it's like a dry suit class, where you're going to have to get familiar with the equipment, which is always a
True.
good idea.
Well, I mean, any like anything, any new piece of equipment, dry suit, full face, things like that, side mount diving, that where you use a completely different type of equipment, there has to be some kind of training with it.
Oh yeah, definitely. My understanding is it's supposed to come out in 2023
Okay.
uh, for use. That was I seen that post a few months ago.
Well, I know they. I was reading something on it just before we started. I didn't get to finish it. When it was supposed to be released, but it was showing just images of it during DEMA, and I believe Jennifer Idle was in the photo. And for those of you guys who don't know who Jennifer is, she is the first female to dive in all 50 states. So she even came to the quarry during that mission, and dove at Pennyroyal for Kentucky. So, but she was featured with this. So I mean, I'd be interested in seeing what it looks like.
Yeah, that's my question. That is it going to be at DEMA next year? Would be or this year, I should say. 'Cause that'd be a good indication if it's going to stay on the market and continue on.
Yeah.
Uh, I remember the year before that they had that uh, hard hat with all the air, air integrated hard hat. Remember that gas integrated hard hat? It was almost like a rebreather on your head. That's was supposed to be the only piece of equipment you needed.
Okay. Yeah, I remember something about it.
But that was the only time I've ever heard of it and haven't seen it since.
Yeah. Well, and I had, and I guess it's in the other room. Talking about this new equipment and stuff that's coming out, and you got to see a little bit of it. A gentleman came into the park on Saturday and had a bunch of equipment, and I say a bunch. I think there was 3BCs, a regulator, stuff like that. He quit diving in 1992. So, this equipment is pre 1992. So, I'm guessing mid to maybe late 80s. But the one thing that really caught my attention was the dive computer. I showed that to you, didn't I, Joe?
Yes, you did.
So, if you've ever been interested in, where the shear waters, where the and all these computers that are commonly used today, where they came from, this big old, like I said, I wished I'd have brought it back here with me on set, but a big old cassette tape like computer, and really it was more of a glorified bottom timer. It gave you your depth, how long you've been down there, and a rough calculation to the tables, how long you could stay. So, that those back then were a luxury item. I mean, these computers, if you've looked at shearwater computers, these basic, what I call glorified bottom timers back in the 80s, they were $1,400, $1,500. And, nowadays you look at it, you can't replace the batteries in them. Once they're, there's a couple of them that you can. I think the Orca and the Skinny Dipper, you could actually replace the batteries. This one here, you can't. It's one that you'd have to send in, and this computer's every bit of 30 years old. Every bit of it.
Well, I still got that Cressy puck computer that we couldn't figure out how to reprogram.
I think that was the Italian version of
Yeah,
that puck
well,
computer.
it does do feet, but I just can't figure out how to get there.
Well, you just need to, going through the assistant instructor program, it gives you good work on your conversions of metric to imperial.
I can handle that all right. I think the engineering side of that got a hold of that.
Looks like Mick says he's going to Sharm el Sheikh in the Red Sea. That is a bucket list for me. I would love to do the Red Sea. Maybe one day, hopefully.
2024?
Huh?
2024?
Yeah.
We'll go on and
Yep.
start putting it together now. How's that?
Yeah. Maybe 2025. That'll give us a little more time.
Well, got a
you know,
date, let's go.
once all this inflation stuff, if it ever gets figured out and starts dropping down, maybe maybe then.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh
I can make it to
goodness.
the quarry without needing to rent a horse or something.
Well, I was looking on Facebook yesterday, and one of my contacts or Facebook friends had posted that they were excited they were closing on their loan for a full tank of gas. So, it's like, oh my God, it's getting ridiculous out there. You thought scuba gear was expensive. Travel's gonna be, it's gonna be one of those things. It's gonna be a whole lot harder to travel, because with those increasing fuel prices and stuff, airfare is gonna go up. So, I mean, luckily I've already got my ticket to Roatan booked, so it's secured. But I'm gonna say that that airline ticket's probably gonna be over $1,000 if it's not booked quickly.
Yeah, yeah. Normally 6 months out, you can get it for about just about around 600, and
Yeah.
you go 4 months out and it's over 1,000. So
Oh
I just
yeah.
couldn't imagine what it would be, including all what's going on.
Well, I mean, if you look, I mean, over the past I'm gonna say about 6 weeks, I mean, it's jumped over $1, just for gasoline. So I
I
don't
watched
even,
it jump 60
huh?
cents overnight. I
Oh
watched it
yeah,
jump 60 cents overnight.
oh yeah, yeah. So if gasoline prices are on the rise, like we all see, that the jet fuel cost is doing the exact same thing because diesel is. So
Mm-hmm.
what are they going to do? They're going to add that onto the ticket price, and now we're paying more for tickets. So that's the reason I said 2025, maybe 2024. I don't know. Them prices don't like to come down too fast.
Oh,
Oh, but anyway, all right. So let me throw out. Uh, well, actually, I'll go ahead and let me. I can put this up on the screen. That's the cool thing. Uh, but yeah, I mean, lots of different equipment is coming out. I seen one shop posted that they're doing, they've got some new equipment and BCs and stuff coming in. And most of the times, all the manufacturers usually come out, with a new product or two. They may revamp or remodel one of their current products. One interesting thing that I'm interested to see is this new Sherwood Avid Phantom BC, and it is I dive an Avid, and so love the BC. It comes all the way up, I think, to 6X in size. So granted, I'm only in a 3X, but it comes bigger sizes. But it's a blue and black scheme. Well, this new Phantom BCD, exact same BCD, it's all black. So it looks really, really cool because, I mean, it's all black, white lettering. That's all it is.
isn't all scuba equipment black?
Majority of it. Majority of it. Yeah, majority of it.
It's like he's going on about black, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, everything's black.
Well, believe it or not, they have Sherwood has actually come out with new faceplates for the SR2. So now instead of the black and silver SR2 faceplate, you can get it like black and blue, black and magenta. So they're adding more colors to it.
It's still black. I just can't get a metallic red in some of this, can I?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe we need to take up hydro dipping so we can get some variety in our lives.
Yeah. There you go. Kind of like those. Did you see those pink gloves that we found back in the rental room?
Yeah, see those.
So, we've been doing a lot of cleanup and getting moving things around and making things better. For some of the new rental equipment and stuff coming in. And so, in the process of doing this, we came across a box of gloves and hoods, which, we quit renting, I think, in 17. And inside of it was a pair of pink gloves. Yeah. You could almost direct air flights with it, all right. Let's see if this is.
There's people that pay a premium to have pink things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not opposed to color in scuba gear, but you got to have a little flavor in life. All right. Here you go, JoJo. Coming across the screen. How long is the Mesoamerican Reef? Are you there?
Central Mexico, all the way down to Panama, I believe.
Okay. Well, I mean that's a broad range.
It's a long reef, and then it kind of arcs like the Great Barrier Reef is, where it kind of arcs around Australia. It follows the coastline.
Yeah. Well, all right, so I'll help you out a little bit. It actually starts around the Yucatan Peninsula, so Cancun, Cozumel, and it goes down just past the Bay Islands.
All right, let me pull out my map here.
All right, so if you're just joining us, our first scuba trivia question is the second largest barrier reef, the Mesoamerican Reef. How long is it? If you know, or if you want to guess, throw it up in the comments. And JoJo's trying to figure it out now. So, and you don't have to be right on the money because I think mine's just an estimate. But
3,000 miles, maybe.
Actually, it's not. Yeah, I was kind of shocked myself. I was like, I thought it was longer than that. Maybe that's the reason it's the second largest.
Well, I mean, I could throw in from here to Fort Myers is about 1,000 miles, but I can't map out, the tip of Mexico down to, through the Central America.
Okay, so I haven't seen anybody post a guess yet, but so we'll give it just a few more minutes. Trivia question: how long is the Mesoamerican Reef, or the second largest reef in the world? How many? How long is it? How many miles?
Does it matter as long as I got lionfish?
Well, that would be a lot of lionfish. Can we just start at say Cozumel and just work our way down? I mean, you could feast like a king if you could just go down the reef, getting your
Yeah,
breakfast, lunch, dinner.
I'll send up the bag and just go on and send me down another tank. And
Yeah. Well, with your new side mount rig, I mean, you could stay down there for a while, JoJo.
oh yeah, and just tie off tanks and
There you
walk
go.
them out of the needle.
Yeah. We'll
How long you
stage.
gonna be down to about 30 feet? All day.
Yeah, we'll just stage your tanks, about every couple miles, and that way,
Yeah,
when you get there, you can just switch them out. There you go.
bring plenty of lift bags. I'm done. You grab them.
Send up the lionfish. Put you a little note on it. Say how you want it cooked.
Yeah.
I'll be up at the end of the day.
So if
All
you
right.
need cheese,
So Mick says the Meso doesn't know. Let's see the actual. I say the actual. It is estimated to be around 700 miles long. So if we place tanks at every 2 miles, that's a lot of tanks, JoJo.
yeah, it is a lot of tanks. I'm actually surprised how short that is.
Well, I was going through fun facts earlier today, and I came across that, and I was like, really? I mean, I figured it would be longer, but I mean, it makes sense if it's the second largest. I don't know how long the Great Barrier Reef is. If somebody wants to research that and throw it up, would be great. I guess I
It
could
just
go.
seems like that distance would be longer, but
Yeah, well, I tell you what, I'm going to use my friend to Google how long is the Great Barrier Reef, and let's in miles. Yeah, let's see. Believe it or not, the Great Barrier Reef is only 1,420 miles long.
yeah, you can tell my distance scale's way off.
Yeah, it's Google says it's 1,429 miles in length. So, and let's just for the fun of it, how long is the Meso? Mesoamerican Reef. Okay, so Google says the Mesoamerican is 625 miles long. Runs along the coast of Honduras, Guatemala, Belize, and Mexico. Uh, it's the largest barrier reef in the Western Hemisphere. So there you go. 625 miles long on the Meso and 1429 on the Great Barrier Reef. So, it's a lot of diving, a lot of lionfish.
I wonder how big the gaps have to be to justify breaking the coral.
You mean like where it doesn't actually continue on?
Yeah, as you go further up Mexico, there's more reefs. You go along the Keys, there's more reefs.
Uh, I don't even know how to ask Google that one. uh, do I need to use your house to answer that? Hey, Alexa. How long is the Great Barrier Reef? Your front door opens wide. Looks like Mr. Howard has joined us. Good evening, sir. He says it's a balmy 91 degrees here today. Well, that there's a word in there that I don't like. It's called balmy. So
Yeah.
that means you're going to sweat. And, if I'm going to get wet, I don't want it to be from sweat. I want it to be from about 40, 50 foot of salt water.
Well, you sweat if it's 70 degrees in Florida. It's
Yeah,
just
oh,
that deep.
yeah. Yeah, it's that balmy humidity. So he says he's going to be finishing his IDC this summer. That's awesome to hear.
I,
Looks like JoJo replied it's 33 here. Yeah, I got 37, so I'm a little bit ahead of you.
when I walked in the door, it was 34, so I figured it dropped another degree.
Yeah, but it was a beautiful 74 degrees on Saturday. So, it's like these temperatures are Powerball numbers. I hope somebody plays them and they'll win.
Just remember you're good friends on the safety stop.
Yeah. We do have advertising opportunities. Oh, I could do. We're going to take a short pause for station identification. Commercial break in the middle of safety stop. What? When did y'all start doing commercials? Commercials? We didn't. Oh,
Brought to you by our latest Powerball winner.
yeah, exactly. Oh, let's see. Power, power, all winnings equal more dive gear. What? Oh, let's see.
Yes, my
Uh,
house can definitely take your Bitcoin and hack your bank.
I was just fixing to read that. Alexa's sitting back there listening. Yep, you just wait. You got to sleep sometime tonight. I'm going to transfer all of your money from your accounts into Bitcoin, and then I'm going to cash it out. And yeah. Oh. Now, if she comes back and says no more dive gear for you, I'd be worried.
She found her way to the trash can really quickly.
Oh. Have you ever asked Alexa if you
Oh,
need more
that
dive gear?
meme, that meme, that husband goes, "I'll do anything for you." To the wife, she goes, "Sell your dive gear." And she gets booted out the door.
Oh, sell your dive gear. Oops.
That was.
Oh,
What are you
goodness.
asking? Sorry, I got to get that out.
So in other news, JoJo, I believe I haven't gotten them yet, but I believe that the new Katana 2BCs have arrived. They were showing to show up today, so I'm assuming when I get there in the morning, there's going to be a nice box of goodies from Hollis. So I'll keep you posted.
Good. Looking forward to it. Already got a
Oh,
nice regulator posted in our display cabinet,
yeah.
showing those beautiful things off.
Oh yeah, yeah. Beautiful regulator. I mean, it's one of those that ambidextrous. So I mean, you can route your hose from the left, the right. Let's see. I think I got the right, left. Yeah. Anyway, I get my rights and lefts mixed
But
up.
of course, it has that black color, but it has some pretty red in it too.
Yeah. So everybody's doing good, Howard. We're just kicking along, getting things ready to open for the season. Lots of changes coming the way. We've
He's
been
asking about
busy
my
and
dry.
huh?
He's asking about my dry suit.
Oh yeah. Your dry suit got returned to you, didn't it? Yeah, I'm still battling them.
What's there to battle? Oh, jeez.
Well, see, yeah, they still haven't refunded the money yet, so that's where I'm at with it. So yeah, I've done sent a couple of nasty grams, so we'll see. Oh, but
Yeah, I lost a dream this year. Even
uh,
then, I gave up.
Well,
So
yep, you may have lost one dream, but you're getting another one.
side mount, buddy. Side
The
mount.
side mount. Yeah. So, and side mount, dry suit, yeah, side mount gives you more air.
Well, I'm planning on hitting that demo this year and talk to some reps, see if we can't pull something together.
Yeah. Oh, so
And the mushroom fit me for a dry suit.
there you go. There you go. So, let's see. So the new things that are going on this year, of course, JoJo can attest. We've been busy cleaning stuff out, moving stuff around. Yeah, we've been busy, and new nitrox system going in. Hopefully, we'll get started on that Saturday. I'm hoping if it's not too cold. Getting all that stuff ready to go, installed. What else? Me and Mike Schutz spent all day Saturday reorganizing and revamping the rental room. So we've got all the BCs kind of situated, and we got through a whole lot on Saturday, getting that stuff set up, and which we've got some new rental equipment coming in, so we'll have some brand new BCs and regulators and stuff. So that means that we're going to be getting rid of some of the old ones. So if anybody's interested, we'll be replacing some of those. So we've got Penny out of the water. Got to get her cleaned up and painted, and she's getting dentures. So be careful because she will have teeth this season. And we've been contemplating, do we want to put her back where she was at? So I think that's going to be a thing that we'll post a poll. Do we need to put her back where she was at, or do we need to place her in an undisclosed location?
We had so much fun with that, last year or the year before that.
Oh yeah, I
Just,
mean,
he just had to find her.
yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. If you didn't know where she was at, then and you passed her, or you came up close to her, it kind of like a shock value. It's like, wait a minute, I'm in fresh water. There's an image of a shark coming at me.
Oh yeah, and I came down the night you all put her in, and the water was fairly murky, and of course I snorkeled out to her. Y'all told me roughly where she is, and when I found her, all I seen was teeth coming at me. So,
Yeah. Looks like Mr. Rich Holiday is in the house. Thank you, Rich. We've been working hard on it. Still a lot of work to go, but that's what we do in the off season. We improve, we make improvements and modifications. So that's what we do every January, February, and March. Was there any huh?
Yeah, the modifications don't stop. We want to make it better each and every year.
And that's one thing that a lot of people don't realize is we're there April, May, June, July, August, September, October, and the first part of November, but we don't get to take off November, December, January, February, March, April, May, or I'm sorry, March, April. We get pretty much the last half of November and all of December because of the holidays. And then, we get started back in January, start getting things ready to roll. So, you almost have to because, there's so much stuff that we want to get accomplished, and adding new stuff and all of that, going back and doing maintenance and modifications, it takes a lot of time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And with, as I said, back to that conversation where everything's going up in price. So we want to continue to keep giving your bang for your buck.
Oh yeah, yeah, most definitely. It's we we haven't had the only increases that we're having this year is the RV spots increased and airfields went up $2. So, so other than that, I mean, it's pretty much on par for everybody else. As far as comparatively. So no difference on admissions, all of that good stuff. All that stayed the same. Now, I can't tell you about 2023 because we haven't we don't know how the insurance is going to hit for 2020 or for 22 and 23 season or year. Let's see. Howard wants to know, was there any real shark's teeth left inside Penny's mouth? I don't think so.
There was.
Was there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, all the amount that was left in there, but there was a few still in there.
Okay. I was going to say, you was closer to the mouth end. I was at the tail end, so I know she was pretty heavy coming out of the water.
No telling how many we lost too taken out. So if you dig around there in the shallows, you might find a few.
That's true. That is true. See, Howard says, good. Planning to go to Venice, doing shark tooth dive. He can send some more up. Okay, hey, we're all about sharks and, the environmentally friendly eco shark teeth that comes out naturally. I wouldn't want to take a pair of pliers down and find a shark and start pulling teeth. I don't think that would end up very well.
Well, I might know a spot where you might be able to see some lying around.
right down by the fire truck. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, all right. Was talking about Sharm el Sheikh. Another place that's on my bucket list to do, and we've talked about it a little bit, is the Great Barrier Reef. I have always wanted to do Australia and dive the Great Barrier Reef. Oh, and while I'm at it, hold on, I got to show you something. You're going to find this hilarious, JoJo. So, of course, everyone knows we had Dad on last Monday night, and he just got out of the hospital yesterday. Just give you a quick update. He got out of the hospital yesterday. He had to go in Thursday for a biopsy and stay a couple of days. So nothing major. He is back home resting comfortably. So we appreciate your continued thoughts and prayers as they try to figure out what's going on with him. But while I was there one day, I believe it was Thursday, I went over there to get their mail and check the house and stuff. I come across a photo. Now, this photo, it's hilarious, and I don't have it digitized that tells you how old it is. But it was from 2003. This was our very first dive trip that we took as Pennyroyal in 2003. And I'm going to hold it in front of the camera. Hopefully you can see it. If not, I'll get it digitized and posted. But I don't know if I can get it.
Pull it back a hair, boss.
Hair back. Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing it because I got these lights in my face.
I can make out you and your dad.
Of course, the guy in the tan shirt, polo shirt, is Eric Allemeyer. He was one of our dive control specialists back in the day. There alongside Dad, and then of course me, and then the gentleman on my other side is Norm Snyder, and I'm gonna have to. I think, am I fuzzy there? Because I can't see.
You are really fuzzy. And you got holes in your head.
I'm really fuzzy. Yeah. Yeah, well, I can't tell. Hold on. It looks like I'm clearing up. Am I?
A little bit, then you got worse again.
I'm working on it. Sorry. Having to deal with this camera, it doesn't have an autofocus. Well, it does, but I can't really see. My preview screen looks pretty good. Am I about there, JoJo?
I mean, you're fuzzy, but I can see you along with about 4 holes in your head.
4 holes in my head.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll have to get that digitized, and yeah, I'm gonna have to recalibrate my camera after messing with it like that. But that was from our first actual dive trip. That's actually what got me hooked on traveling outside the U.S. because we just had such an awesome time. And let's see. Sorry, my camera's aggravating me. I got a bigger. There we go. I think that should be a little bit better.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I actually got a bigger preview screen, so. But yeah, I mean, it was amazing. I found photos from when we went to Curacao, and of course, this was all back in the 35 millimeter days. And that's the reason that I got these and brought them home so I could digitize them. And I had forgotten all about those, but I think there was 6 or 7 of us that went to Cozumel, and back in 2003. So that was an awesome trip. That's where we got to dive the Devil's Throat. When that had the natural white coral cross in the back. So I think it was 2005 or 6. Hurricane come through, took out the resort, but it also took out that white coral cross down at Devil's Throat, and some divers went in and replaced it with an artificial one. So, but I actually did get to see the natural one, so that was pretty cool. If you hadn't had a chance to do that dive, it's awesome. You go into the cave. I say it's a swim through, but you go in and about 60, 70 foot deep, and you go back, and then it just drops down. That's what they call the throat. And it goes down and comes out on the wall. So you come out about 120 foot, and you look down, and it's straight down. You don't see any bottom. Then you have to come back up the wall. I mean, it's a pretty neat dive.
Yeah, I can handle that.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually looking at going back to Cozumel, because the last time I was there, I've been twice. Last time I was there was in it's been 10 years ago, 2012. So it's getting about time to head back. Go once every 10 years. Yeah, that's about what I average. Let's see. All right. Well, it's we've talked a little bit about everything tonight. The dive travel, some new equipment and stuff that's coming out. A lot of pretty cool things. The season, that's the big headline thing. Season starts. How many days do we got to wait, Joe?
Said 31.
32. We'll call it 31. 31 sounds good. We're a month away. It makes it sound a little bit less painful. Yeah, we're a month away. We're 4 weeks. There we go. 4 weeks. And then we're about 5.5 weeks from Bonaire. So that makes it a little bit better.
Yeah, it does.
All right. So, Joe, it looks like it's about 8 minutes till 9. So we'll start wrapping things up. If anybody has any final thoughts, you got a quick question, something about maybe new things going on at the quarry, or whatever, throw it up in the comments. We'll take a minute to try to answer. JoJo, you got any final thoughts for this evening?
No, not really. I'm just, 31 days or 4 weeks, whatnot, until we can open the gates up and say and welcome everybody in for this season. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it every year. And, ready to get it going.
Yeah, you and me both.
Of course, October will get here. Then we go. Is it over yet?
Well, it always, every year, it seems like it goes faster and faster and faster. It doesn't seem like we should be a month away from opening. It just seems like we just closed the season, a couple of weeks ago. But, in reality, it's been, almost 5 months. So
makes that to-do list seem a little bit more urgent too.
Yeah.
Got a lot going on this year.
That we do.
AI training, some dive trips, and
we're gonna have some new, a couple of new faces this year too. So, got a couple, or got one new instructor that's come on board with us, Robbie Smith. He's going to be handling our PADI end of instructions, and me and Jeff will be kind of filling in and helping out on that aspect. Then if we can ever get Jordan to answer the phone and talk to us back and figure out when he's going to do his evaluation, we'll have Jordan teaching classes.
Yeah, Jordan would be definitely. He's a fun character. He'd be a hoot to have in a class.
Oh, there we go. All right, so here's what I was going to show up. So let's do. Hold on, because it's gonna kill your audio. I know it will. There we go. So there we go. The official countdown: 32 days, 11 hours, 4 minutes, and 36 seconds. So it's getting there. It's getting there.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. Not. You showing any other comments, Joe? Because I'm not. I don't know if I froze up or not.
I haven't seen anybody pop up here lately.
Okay. Well, it is 37 degrees outside, 33 where you're at. So, everybody's moving a little slow, except for Howard. He's sitting down there, 91, balmy weather. Yeah. I'll send him a text message afterwards.
Y'all got their computers and stuff shut off, trying to save on electricity because they can't put gas in their vehicle.
Ain't that the truth? Gonna have to start investing in solar panels and batteries at the quarry just to cut the energy costs down.
Floating around, I'll be happy to take some off your hands.
All right. Well, I think that's going to pretty much wrap us up for this edition of Monday Night Safety Stop. We've been doing this ever since the start of the pandemic. We've had a couple of pauses, a week here and there, things going on. But for the most part, we're here every Monday night. We just started a couple of weeks ago streaming to our YouTube channel. So now we are simulcasting to the group as well as our YouTube channel. So, for those folks, your dive buddies who don't do Facebook, let them know if they want to join in. We've got the YouTube studio going. We can take comments and everything on there, just like we can take comments here on Facebook. So a little multicast, if you want to say so. But it's always fun getting together, chit chatting about diving, especially, when we can review trips and, we get to use new equipment, give you guys, our honest opinion about, whatever it is that we've done or whatnot. It's also a good resource because, me being an instructor, JoJo's a dive master, and we've got several instructors, dive professionals who join the chat on Monday nights. So if you've got a question, you don't know, you want to ask a question about equipment, travel, whatever, throw it up in the comments, and we'll discuss it live, or you'll get reactions from other dive pros, whoever's watching. So I know we've had several questions about equipment in the past and travel in the past and stuff like that. So, and that's what it's all about. It's us getting together. We, this time of year, especially with the weather and the water being cold, we can still come together and talk about the sport, the love of diving that we all have. So, anything else, Joe?
Oh, I'm good.
All right. So, I know a lot of people, we are still doing reservations. Just let us know if you're coming in. We are pretty much there every weekend. We have to know that you're coming in to dive, because if we don't have divers, we shut the gates so we can get stuff done. But if we're expecting people, that kind of helps us out so that we can get you checked in and get you down to the water and, help out as much as we can while we do what we do. But the season starts in 32 days, April the 9th, 9 a.m. Spring season starts. Season passes kick in for all of our season pass holders. It's going to be an awesome season, Joe.
It is. It is. I'm excited for it to get here. Excited to see all our old friends as well as welcome our new ones.
Oh yeah. That's the best part about it, is seeing all of the old scuba buddies that we've made over the years, and getting to meet the new ones coming into the scuba industry, getting their open water, or that have never dove before or never dove with us before. It's that's one of the best parts about the job.
Definitely one of the bbest parts.
All right, it is that 9 o'clock hour. So from me here and Joe there, we hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Remember, if you ever want to know how much longer, you can go to the website pennyroyalscuba.com. You can see the countdown timer right there on the main page. So it'll tell you exactly when we're opening. And we've revamped it a little bit too. So, check it out. We're still working on that too, but it's one of those things that we're keep improving. So that's what it's all about. Well, until next Monday night, guys, we want to thank you for tuning in with us here each and every Monday here on the Pennyroyal Divers Group and on our YouTube channel. So for Joe and me here, guys, we'll catch you all next Monday night here on the Pennyroyal Divers Group Monday Night Safety Stop. Y'all have a great week.
One single person can make a difference. And that person is you. You can spark change for the ocean. We need passionate people who care about our planet, because it will take all of us to make things better. There is a growing community of explorers and adventurers coming together. A community that cares deeply about healing the planet above and below the surface. Together, we are turning passion into purpose to protect what we love. We're a community of torchbearers, sparking change for the ocean and inspiring others to follow our light. Your light will make us stronger and our future brighter. Spark change for the ocean. Be a torchbearer.